Good morning, everyone. Ah, my goodness. It seems like it's going to be a nice day today. Uh, it is October the 28th, so I've only got I'll be leaving in 4 days. And I'm going to miss this area, though, because it is quiet. And even when the hunters are here, it is so quiet. You don't even realize they're out here. And some of them have their family with them, and yet the children are well behaved. They're not running all over the place. And I so appreciate that, and I think highly of the parents because they have taught their children well. Anyway, I was thinking, with all this mess about the mail bomber and the fact that he was living in his van, stealth camping, from everything I've read or heard. And in some parts they called him a nomad, which kind of irritates me, really. Yes, there is a total similarity, very much the same. But yet there's a difference between a van dweller and a nomad. Anybody can be a van dweller, but not everybody can be a nomad. I know. I'm going to have some people say, no, that's not right. That's okay. That's my opinion, okay? My opinion. My concern is this. I know, like in big cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles and all the big cities anyway, they are stopping people from van dwelling, from living in their vans or cars or RVs on the streets of these cities. And I understand, I can understand that, because some of the pictures I've seen, they're horrible because they're literally living on the street there, and that's terrible. There's other places to go. You don't have to be all congregated and make a little city out of a street. No, I don't think that's right. But my concern is, as government is, and no, I'm not going into politics, I have a feeling now they're going to be more down on people that live in their vehicles. Simply because this man was living in his van, and he built the bombs in his van, that's going to reflect on a lot of us. Most of us nomads do not stay in the city. We go from place to place and find new areas to go to, and for the peace, for the quiet, which to me, living in a city is not quiet. Not at all. Not with the traffic and the sirens and the people. No, that's not being a nomad as far as I'm concerned. To me, being a nomad is living out in the wilderness. It's living off the grid, and I just feel that we might start encountering some problems as far as them checking us out even more so than they've already done, which they have. I have not had no problems. I've never had any problems living this lifestyle at all. But I know of some people that have had. And not that I know them personally, but I know of it happening. But I am concerned about that. So when you're considering doing this lifestyle, I would say don't make yourself so obvious that you're living in your vehicle. my windows are dark in one section. The passenger and the driver's side, the windows aren't darkened, but the rest of it is. I don't put other things around my windows. If you're going to put something, a blackened curtain across the front of your van so that people don't see you sleeping in your bed, I would say make sure you take that off as soon as you get up, because that's just another indication that there may be something suspicious in the back if a police officer would stop you and the first thing he sees is this curtain. So I would suggest not to, and actually I don't even cover my front windows at all. Now, I had a sunshade, but that thing went to pots. So I don't have that anymore, and I do have to get another one. But what I'm saying is when you're driving through town or going from point A to point B, don't make your vehicle obvious that it is, that you're living in it. I was thinking about my solar panels. They're up on the roof of my car. A lot of people think that that's a luggage rack. Thank God for them thinking that, because I don't tell everybody it's solar. On the back, yeah, I've got my luggage rack on the back of my van, but I could always tell them that I'm going camping or that I'm moving from place to place. You know, I just moved to a house. Anything, I can make some kind of excuse as to why I've got that in the back. The only thing that would concern me if they decided to look in, and yes, I've got my bed and I've got other things in there that makes it obvious that I am living in my van. So I'm thinking of how to camouflage that without making it obvious. And I've got a good idea. I'm really thinking about something that might work. But in the meantime, I got to do with what I got. But really, don't make yourself so obvious. It's a shame that we have to do that. It's a shame because this is our country and we have rights. And because we live in our van does not make us homeless people. And I know a lot of people think that way. Oh, you live in your van, you live in a car, oh, you're homeless. No, we're not. Sure, there are some that are, but not everyone is. So we have to be overly cautious now about that situation, at least for a while anyway, because they're going to be looking into all this. Because they figure if one person is living in their van and creating bombs in their van, other people may be doing likewise. And I am far from doing that. You know, I'm at a point right now that it doesn't matter what we do. It is what it is, and we can't change what it is right now. And I'm learning that even voting is not changing anything. It is not changing nothing. So, and there's so much, I was reading where in Texas and in Georgia, people that are voting have realized that their votes have been flipped from whatever they voted for to the opposite. And that's bad. I mean, really bad. I'd rather go to the paper one and have them take time to count every piece of paper, because then I know my vote's out there. And then it's nothing positive. They could throw that in the garbage too, you know. So anyway, guys, just a warning. Just be careful, and don't make yourself obvious. Don't make yourself obvious that you are a nomad or a van dweller, okay? Love y'all. Love you. Love yourself. Hugs to all of you. And hug one person a day. Don't forget that little bell. When you subscribe, hit that little bell so you'll be one of the first to be notified of my next video.